first.
Alright, let's get this thing started, shall we? Hi everybody. Hope everybody had a good week. How you doing, Clown? Good to see everybody popping in. Yeah, hope everybody had a... Oh, goodness, sorry. Hopefully it's not going to be a yawn o'clock stream, but I did not manage to grab a nap. By the time I realized I actually needed one, it was far too late. I'm like, I should probably take a nap. And I said that when I got home. And then it just didn't happen. Hey, Deathella. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, how was everybody's week? How's everybody doing? Everybody excited for tomorrow to be Friday? It might be Friday for some of you already. I'm not super sure. I know technically it's Friday for me. But yeah. Hope everybody had a good week. I know I had one of those weeks where it was like just like pushing endlessly against the wall, it feels like. Slides Force Kindle back on the desk. Fair. I'm doing okay. That's good. I am glad to hear it. Okay is always a good thing, for sure. It's been pretty blah. I mean, to be fair, Clown, my Kindle doesn't work anymore. Like I've been using my phone pretty regularly. I have a Kindle. This is fun. Hold on. I don't know if it'll. Let's see if I can grab it. It's a little dusty because I haven't turned it on in a minute. But it's first gen, or well, I think this was like it was first gen, then it got replaced, but yeah. Unfortunately, because the battery got empty enough, it now just doesn't want to like take a charge, and I don't know why. And it's probably like that the battery went bad, and eventually I'll get around to getting another one. But like, I have my phone, which isn't as good, but it like, yeah, I like the old school one. I like having the buttons. The buttons are really nice. It's hot. I'm melting down here. Oh no! Dethala, I don't remember whereabouts you are. Are you farther south than I am? Or just obviously you're somewhere hot. I think everywhere is pretty hot right now if you're in the northern hemisphere, but so I think I want to say Australia and them aren't getting like a heat wave or anything right now. I think they're starting to get cold. Oh yeah, AZ. Right. Yeah, you're down in Arizona. Yeah, you're in just an oven. Yeah, you're just in a naturally occurring oven where people decided to move. But hey, at least it's a dry heat, right? 160? No, you should not be able to cook outside without a grill. That's not a healthy. No. Because once you get up past like 100 and something, that's when like your AC starts melting. Yeah, exactly. That's the point when you get to the sun as a deadly laser, and it's just not good for anybody. No. Like I can understand wanting to live in a desert because I feel like that would be an interesting experience. But I don't. No, heat is not. It's just not good for me. Like I know it's weird. I vaguely resemble a Yeti, and that's because I basically am one. I don't do well in the heat. Being in 116, I think the hottest it's got here was we got up to like 108 one year, and it was terrible. Like shit was melting on the sidewalk. Because it doesn't matter where you are in Michigan, like the humidity's typically pretty high. Like it's not like Florida, like where everything is just swamp high, but like high enough that it's uncomfy. Phoenix was the hottest place on earth a couple of days ago. That's not fun. Hottest said that in was 102. Thought I was going to die. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, like, and that's the thing too, is like, if it gets too hot, like, there comes a point when you can do nothing about it. If it gets too cold, put more clothes on. Put better warm clothes on. Turn the heat up. Put more blankets on. Start a fire. Something. If it gets too warm, buy an air conditioner and hope that it doesn't melt. Like, the real feel was even hotter. I burnt walking to the mailbox. Oof, no, thank you. No, that's terrible. Yeah, that's like, you step outside to grab something off your porch and you get heat stroke weather. Like, you get like temperature sickness from like walking outside and leaving the fucking air conditioning bubble. No, thank you. No, thank. If I need a hazmat, or if I need like a harsh condition like spacesuit to live in a place, not for me, dog. Like, I'll visit. I'll definitely visit at some point. I ain't gonna live there. Too damn hot by half. Granted, it seems like everywhere's getting that bad. It was like 90. Let's say we got up to like 97 here like a week or two ago. No, it This tells you how bad it is. It got so hot that the office building I was in, not only did the company be like, oh well, to save energy, we're gonna turn the air conditioner up so everybody's hotter. We're gonna turn the lights down too. And then it got so hot that the air conditioning, the motor burnt out, so the air conditioning was just off entirely. And it's just like, oh, okay, cool. It's a little funny though. I was helping the school redo a tortoise enclosure. The sweat was literally evaporating off me faster than they could cool me. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I feel like that's kind of its point, but it's also supposed to like exist for long enough. That's horrible. Like, I feel like you're at that point, you're just getting like Leidenfrost burns. That's not great. Lights off and warm sounds like a nap to you? Dude, that sounds like hell to me. Sounds like being in an oven. No. Lights off and cold. Lights off and ice cold. Like, you have to remember, I would comfortably sleep outside in the snow all the time. That's just like a default state. Like, if it's under 60 degrees and it is nice and chilly, I sleep like a baby. Right? Like, yeah, no sweat, but oh no, no sweat. Yeah, no, that's not great. If it gets too hot, I will pass out of sleep. Yeah, that's your body shutting down at that point, dude. That's not even... That's not you going to sleep. That's you being unconscious. There is a difference. I don't think you're a lizard. I think that's just called heat stroke, my dude. Like, that's just you passing out. Oh, man. No. Hell no. No, thank you. Yeah, no, I will comfortably sleep in the cold. If it is too hot, I am awake, and I already have insomnia problems. I ain't doing that shit. No, thank you. That's what rattlesnakes do? Oh, really? They fall asleep when it gets too hot? Not dead, just asleep? Well, I mean, reptiles in general have like weird thermal regulation properties. So I guess that makes sense. Because don't they also go into like a semi-hibernation if they get too cold too? I don't know if it's all snakes. I know a lot of snakes do that. Because they kind of go into like suspension mode when they're half frozen. It's weird. It's weird to think that something exists that doesn't naturally thermal regulate. Like, it naturally thermoregulates, but it naturally does it in a way which is radically inconvenient. My boyfriend has to yeet them off the airstrip line. They wake up mad. I'd wake up mad. Yeah, because you cooled them down enough that they woke up from a nice nap, and now they're flying, and they're very confused. Wouldn't you wake up pissed off if, like, halfway through a nap, you woke up in midair? That's like having the falling dream and then waking up and it was legitimate. And you're a snake. You have no arms to catch yourself. You're going right on your face. It's not great. Not a good day to be a snake. Like, that's the worst. Granted, I think some of the snakes, they have this like weird airfoil thing where they can kind of like spread themselves out. I don't think rattlesnakes can do it though. If I was an animal, I would be a grizzly bear. I mean, you kind of already are, my dude. It tried to follow the workers and they booked it. Oh, nice. Or an owl. Fair. I don't... like, I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Less tired. Probably less stressed in general. Because I feel like most things, the stress is just like survival based. And I feel like there's a threshold to that. Like, yeah. But like, we're predators that decided to like make everything way more complicated. Probably be a bunny or something small. That's a good one. Bunnies are adorable. It really depends. Like, do you mean like super cute, tiny, fluffy bunny? That you just want to go, oh, and smush it? Or like the weird, like wasteland prophet bunnies? Like hares. Those are, like, they're really cool looking. But it's weird to think that rabbits have such like a wide gamut. You know what I mean? Burrowing does sound like a really good idea in this heat, for sure. Jackrabbit? I think that's a longer one, right? What do the Arizona jackrabbits look like? Jackrabbit. Oh, that's, yeah, okay. So that's more, that's like halfway in the middle. Like, I found it really, hold up. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Give me 1 second. This is fantastic. I need image. Oh, there's no way this is gonna fit, but we're gonna try it. Okay. There it is. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna unlock it. Look at that thing. Look at it. It's magnificent. But yeah, those are the rabbits that you just like, you look at it and go, the fuck have you seen? Because like, you'll be walking down the road and you'll look out and you'll see a rabbit and it stares back at you like, I've seen the eye of God. And then it goes and hides in a hole and you're just like, how? I don't know. Rabbits are wild. But the fact that they go from this to, hold on. Let's do like a giant. Here. So like they can go from that thing to just the fluffiest, chubbiest thing in existence that's so freaking cute. Like, you go from this guy straight to this guy, and they're the same species. Like, what? Bro, what? All right, hold up. Transform. Reset. There we go. That's the same creature. That's the same creature. They are cousins. They absolutely do. Yeah, no, they look like, they're like a jackrabbit is like the equivalent of a Sphinx cat, I feel like. It's like an alien forgot to put the fur on it, almost. The Holland Lop. Isn't that the one with like the enormous dewlap? Hold on, I gotta look. Oh my god. What a freaking cute thing. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, that lives here now. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Look at this. Okay. We want that. Will that work? Maybe? No. Look at that thing. Look at, same species. Fucking what? Huh? I don't understand. They're so cute though. Like, they're ridiculously cute. I am quite allergic, as I am with most things that have fur on them, including people. But then you get stuff, yeah, like the jackrabbit. What are some other like really false looking rabbits. I think I'm just thinking of hares. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Because, like, I think technically a jackrabbit is part of the hare family, but, like, the European hares, they don't look real. Oh, yeah, that one that I had on there before, it was called a giant chinchilla. They get up to, like, 2.5, 3 feet long. They're fucking huge. We had one for a while because reasons. My sister-in-law decided that she wanted to farm rabbits and then gave up halfway through and then left it on my property, and then I had to deal with it. And by deal with it, I mean I found a nice lady who took it. And yeah. Giant Flemish is the biggest rabbit breed. I think they're tied with the giant chinchillas, aren't they? Because the giant chins can get up to 16 pounds. And then giant Flemish. Let me see. Look at the baby. That's not even a bunny anymore. That's just a... Somebody put a pet pig in a fursuit. That's that's what that is. It's not even a rabbit. Look at this thing. Look at it. What? That's one of those things where you're like, this didn't occur in nature. I mean, it's bigger than the dog. Granted, and I will say that could be a smaller size Sheltie. Because it does say it's a Shetland sheepdog. But still, that's huge. Like that, dude. Yeah, somebody just put a dog in a fursuit of a different kind. It's pretty substantial from what I hear. Like, they can screw up your day. Yeah. Anyway. Oh my goodness. I mean, they don't really... like, I don't think their bite force is too much to worry about. And realistically, if a rabbit gets, like, agitated, it kind of, like, runs away from you and thumps the ground. And if it can't, then it will, like, kick at you with its back feet and try and, like, fuck you up that way, kind of like a cat does. But it takes a lot to get them to that point. Like, a lot. But they do have sharp teeth, but, like, you gotta have your hand, like, in their mouth to get bit, I feel like. Granted, they are quick. They are ridiculously quick for being, like, pudgy little cute things. Granted, you know what I'm really sad doesn't exist? Hold on, let me find it. So there's this thing, and I've wanted one for years, and they're not real. They're not real. Here it is. So there is a thing called, here, hold on. There we go. Let me get let me open this image. That. My fingers are not carrots. Yeah, I mean, they don't believe you. And to be fair, they really love the tops of the carrots, like the carrot flowers. My brother owned a bunny That fucking thing wouldn't stop thumping when he lives with me. Yeah, they thump at everything. Anyway, so here's my gripe of the day. This is called a teacup pig. At least that's what people sell it as. Teacup pigs aren't fucking real. They're not. It's not an actual thing. It's just a name that people put on baby potbelly pigs to sell to people who don't understand how pigs work. Because, right? Yeah, they're normal potbelly pigs. They're just baby potbelly pigs. And a potbelly pig, let me get a picture of a potbelly. Goes from that cute, adorable thing to something that will take up your whole frickin' couch and eat all of your snacks. It goes from that cuteness to that cuteness. Still adorable. Like, it's still a cute thing. And if you feed them right, they supposedly don't stink nearly as much as, like, farmed pigs do. But they're also just like, I want a tiny pig that stays a tiny pig so I can put it in tiny armor and boop its nose. And then it can squeak at me. And I met one when I was working security ages back, and this person's like, oh yeah, it's a teacup pig. And I went home and I looked it up and I talked to a couple friends that do like farming stuff, and they're like, yeah, those aren't real, those are just potbelly pigs. They turn into these. And they showed me a potbelly pig, and it was like freaking 4 feet long and 200 pounds. And it's just like, it's still adorable. They can, depending. Problem is, pigs have a big aggressive factor, so they can. It's a mentality thing. They tend to have more issues when it's the males tend to wind up with more of the issues when they hit like a certain age, and then there's a handful of other stuff, and then you have to worry, like, if you don't properly trim back their nails, and then I think you have to trim back their tusks and stuff too, you can kind of get gored on accident when they're just trying to be like playful. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Like, it's a outside animal that we decided was super cute and we wanted to bring inside, and we've done that with a lot of things. And I'm still kind of sad that we don't do that with bears, but they tried it with bears and they just kept eating people. Yeah, still sad about that, because I for sure would have a bear. Granted, one of the things that I desperately want but will never own for good reason. Here, I'll show you. Here, let me see if I can actually get a decent picture of one. Nope. Why is that such a small picture? Oh, come on now. Here we go. No, that's just... Oh, here we go. Maybe? Is it? Nope, that's a YouTube video. Bro, come on. Open image. Thank you. This. Absolute majesty. Right here. Properties. For those that don't know, big resource issue normally. Also, bears are huge. just get an Irish Wolfhound at that point. I mean, it depends on the bear. Like, sun bears are tiny. Like, they're smaller than a lot of dogs. And theoretically, since they're going endangered, I feel like that would be a good project. Domesticating those to, like, preserve the population. Sun bears are tiny and cute. For sure. Anyway, this is a Tibetan Mastiff. I will probably never own one. But basically, I love them so much. They're so fluffy. They're big, happy clouds. Because it's a Mastiff. And most Mastiffs are just like big, fluffy babies. But yeah, no, that's the closest I will ever come to owning a bear if I eventually cave and wind up getting one of these. I doubt I will. But yeah, big, fluffy baby. They were used for bear hunting. Technically, they were initially raised as like a livestock protector that turned into something that they used to hunt bear because they realized they bred it so freaking big it could hunt literally anything they pointed it at. Not to mention, I think a lot of the bears in the regions where they were found were on the smaller side too, because I don't think they had a lot of brown bear over there. I think we got lucky with most of the brown bears on this particular side of the world. But yeah, no, they're enormous and I love them so much. My family used to have a Great Pyrenees for livestock guardians. Those are really common for livestock guardians. They're huge and they're adorable. Big fluffy things. Oh yeah, they treat everything as just like a different animal that they need to protect. At least all of the ones that I've met. I've never met one with a bad temperament that was actually a livestock dog. I've met plenty with bad temperaments that were just poorly raised, but let's do, there we go. Not finding anything, yeah. And that's the thing too. If you're, that dog is nearly as big as I am. Bearing in mind, I am 6'3". If that dog puts its paws on my shoulders, it's looking down at me. They're huge. Like, they're bigger than a Great Pyrenees. They're bigger than just about damn near everything. And I will say, I had a friend back in high school who had a wolf hybrid. Like, I think it was like an 80% timber wolf that had, like, I don't know what the hell it was bred with. I think it was a husky or something. But anyway, this dog was legitimately the biggest thing that I had ever seen before in my life in person. I thought it was a horse until it turned its head at me, and I'm like, dear God, that's a wolf. Bear in mind, at the time, I'm already, I think I was probably at least 6'2" by that point. I think I was probably 6'3". But this dog came up, sniffed me, I petted its ears, and after I petted its ears, it decided it was my friend, so it climbed up on me, put its paws on my shoulder. Bear in mind, its paws were bigger than my fucking hands spread. You see that? My head is not small. My head is fucking enormous. Every single hat I've ever had was custom made, and its goddamn paws were bigger than my fucking head. It put one on each shoulder, it looked down, and it licked me in the face. You know what I did? I called it Big Fluffy Baby, and I cuddled it, and I tried to take it home. Obviously, it wouldn't fit in my car. It was a good puppy. Needless to say, nothing ever messed with those horses that it lived with, though. It was a good dog. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, some of the like wolf hybrid dogs are huge. And then if they're not raised right, they have like terrible behavioral issues. Knew someone who had a dog that was part dingo. Holy crap. Super, super smart. I bet. Yeah, dingoes are like notoriously clever and like problematically so. Here, let's pop back over here. Yeah, no, like dingoes are supposed to be like stupidly smart. Granted, one of the pictures from like the early days of the internet that just made me, yeah, have a good evening. Get some good rest. I assume it's getting late for you, but I honestly can't remember what the time difference is. Bye, Deathella. Thanks for stopping in. Healers are part dingo? Is that true? That can't be true. What? Is that true? I gotta Google that now. That doesn't sound right.
Champion, your battle is low.
Thank you, Clown. Oh, they do have dingo ancestry. That's crazy. You wouldn't think that they would be close enough to crossbreed. Like, I guess technically it is a wild dog, but you wouldn't think that it would be close enough to crossbreed. All right, let's get a game started, shall we? We have discussed all of the puppies. I don't think I ever actually answered the question of what animal I would be, because honestly, I don't know. A well-rested one? Probably. Maybe a sloth? Because then I could just, like, sleep? I don't know. And, of course, Steam decided it needed to update. But, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? At some point, we might want to get into, what do you call it? Pal World again. Because I guess they have the new, oops. I guess they have the new, what's it called? I can't think what the hell they're called. Man, where's our heart? Oh, they have like pals from Terraria. I think that's what I was talking about. Okay, so we've done a bunch of quests. We still need like a lot of material to actually start making stuff fancy, but I like that we got this room kind of done. I think I might take this center portion out and put, you know, I don't know. Because the intention was, what did you believe for way too long as a child? What did I believe for way too long as a child? That's a really good question. Yeah, I don't know. Like, most of my immediate answers make me sound really cynical, which I mean, I am typically, but what did I believe way too long as a child? Yeah, honestly, I can't think of anything. Like, because there's a handful of things that I can theoretically say, but most of them are just pretty general. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what it is. What I believed way too long as a child. That adults had any fucking clue of what they were actually doing. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yeah, if you meet an adult that's like, oh yeah, I've always known what I was doing, they're fucking lying. But every adult, when you're younger, is like, I know best. It's like, bro, you don't even know what you're doing tomorrow. Alright. Damn it. Oh, if we were going by that standard, then easily that everyone can afford a home when they get a job. Hey, that college is worth the money. Or that you're guaranteed a job when you go to college. Fuck, if you want to go real cynical, the American dream. Then eventually I found George Carlin. And I learned why they call it the American dream. Do I want to put... So my thinking was kind of... Oh, you know what? I could do that, couldn't I? If I... Let's try this. My thinking is... I don't think I can get up there, can I? We need another good one, like being invisible. Oh, dude. Yeah, no, that one was great. Alright. Oh, is that in the right spot? What the hell? Oh, I just put that like in the position where the other one was. That was not what I was trying to do. Well, I guess that kind of works. Yeah, that's not bad. Like, it's not overwhelming. Wait, what? Did it not take on the other side? Interesting. If you do... Hold on. Because I don't know what the cooldown on Yap Roulette is. It should be like... It's a few seconds, I feel like. Yeah, like another minute. You might be able to do... Does that work? Yep. What is the best show currently on TV? Honestly, I don't know. I don't watch live TV. Do people still watch live TV? Oh shit. Whoops. What floor is this? This one? Oh, cool. That was the one. Star Trek? Oh, yeah, I forgot there is a Star Trek going right now, isn't there? Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 11, 12. That one's right on the end. Oh, damn, I fucked up. Boop. Can you go there? There we go. I need that one and that one broken so that I can do that. And oh no, there we go. So if we go over to come on now. I honestly haven't watched the new Star Trek, so I couldn't say for sure. But I would assume that you are correct on that. Hey! Suspicious lighting. It's pretty good. What happens regularly that would horrify a person from 100 years ago? Ooh, dude, so much stuff. The way that we treat food would be weird. The way that we treat spices, like if we overspice something, we would throw it away. Yeah, dude, so many things. So many things would horrify a person from 100 years ago. Like, it really depends on what part of the world from 100 years ago, too. Like, if it was a person from, like, well, I mean, I think the thing you need to realize, though, because 100 years ago, really, like, that seems like a long time, but that's not really a long time, because there are current, like, centenarians out there, so it's really not that long. TikTok, probably? Like, I don't know. What's Congress afraid of right now? Wait, did I do it again? People getting on a plane? Well, I mean, you gotta think, man. Most of those people already were very excited for that when that happened the first time in their life, and they probably could give a shit now. Like, yeah, it would be like, oh, what the hell? But then they'd probably do the thing that they did the last time the plane showed up and be like, oh, damn, this is really cool. Because you gotta remember, like, through the ages, people are people. What would be weird? Oh, how we treat information would freak out somebody from 100 years ago. Because we literally have, like, the brick of all information we keep in our pocket, and then we don't really use it for anything. Like, we use it to look up pictures of bunnies. Like, we keep a library in our pocket at all times, and we mostly just use it to settle weird arguments or look at pictures of cats. That actually turned out better than I expected. Look at that. Nice. Alright. You know what? I kind of want to... Hey, Luna. How'd your week go? So my thinking was that one of these sides would, like, be my room or something? I don't know. I'm not really sure what the plan is here. I kind of had a plan. Like, I know I want it to be Moria, but I don't know what that means. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what quests we have, because we need more stuff. Kettle. Bring back pure souls. Didn't we have like a weird... That's for a bow. A ring, some daggers. A sword, a dog. Kill a dragon. Find and use a gem forge. Ectopress. Kettle. I think we have... Yeah. We have a house near there. Not really a house. Close enough. But yeah, how was your week, Luna? Hope everything went well. Alright, we need to go... Oh, that way. Is the... Wait, what? Set waypoint? That way. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what would really blow somebody from 100 years ago's mind? Like, if you just transplanted them today? Fast food. Just like the principle of fast food, I feel like. Just been playing WoW Classic with Luna. Been home all week. Nice! That's fun. Whoa, shit. Oh, fuck. Effective. Nope. Oh, shit. No, thank you. Can I just, like, snipe this dude? 1 damage. Where is he going? Bro, what is you doing? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. Oh, shit. Run, 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 run. Why am I crouched down? No. No, thank you. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I did, I will say I did wind up picking up... What the fuck is going on over there? What the hell was that? Oh, okay, it wasn't that guy. Where did you go, Poppin' Jay? What are you doing? Is he stuck in the wall? Oh, shit. What? Shit. You guys have been really getting into WoW Classic, haven't you? Where did that guy go? Alright. I've enjoyed it a lot more than retail, honestly. You should enjoy the old experience. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Nope. Shot in the face. Mainly the going to see all old zones, etc. Dude, I really want to play Classic for like a couple days just to go look at old Sunken Temple and see if it's just as insane as I remember. Like, I know it is, but I haven't seen it in so long. I feel like I'm being dramatic. You know what I mean? Alright, maybe... We're just gonna keep walking back woods until that happens, I guess? Damn. Dude, I've almost used over 100 arrows on this dude and nothing. Dude is tanky. Ooh, I got him. Can't confirm it's just as annoying. Yeah, I fucking bet. Like, that zone was always a lot. Like, they streamlined it later on, but it was so much before. Loot. Ooh, Equipment repair. Don't mind if I do. Why did I just go through the floor? Great experience, but terrible time sink. Yeah, especially if anybody dies. Yeah, you just wind up in an endless loop running back and forth. That's definitely a cauldron. By royal decree. Give me all of your books. What is that? What the fuck is that? Queen Pikemead statue piece? Fucking way to start a quest in the middle, for what the hell? I like that fireplace. We might have to incorporate that. Dude, there's a ton of, like, reading things in here. The barber salon. Alright, boop. Oh, hello. Backpack is full. What's in my backpack? You are salvage material. Why am I carrying so? Oh, because I was building stuff. Damn it. I don't need that. But I'll take these. I probably should have made sure that I had room before I... What? What is this? Regular stone. Oh, you know what? We're gonna just delete the one stick. Braid wig hair? Okay. Interesting. Lots of books. Alright, so there's a thing over here. Backpack is full. Oh, what the hell? That's a lot of bugs. There's gotta be another nest down here, right? Probably. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ow, rude. Oh, no. Bro, what the? Jump. Guess not. did it. All right. Use. We'll get rid of this. Okay. Well, I guess we need to leave and come back because our bags are hella full. Do you think people are wiser now than they were 100 years ago? Why or why not? That's a hard one too, because wisdom is fairly subjective, you know what I mean? Like, you can be wise and be stupid as hell. Like, because somebody can seem wise and be stupid as hell, because typically you're not going to be stupid as hell and actually wise. I think you guys kind of get what I'm saying. All right. So, I don't even know about knowledgeable, dude. Like, they have the knowledge, most of them just don't use it. Like, I think that's kind of the issue, is that there's a ton of knowledge and there's so much that they don't know, that they've decided it's just easier to trust none of it for some fucking reason. Except for whatever agrees with them. Which, in case you didn't know, not the way knowledge works, folks. Let's see. Where did... Oh, my goodness. Extra circular saw blade. Oh, there we go. I mean, for the majority, people have the knowledge that they couldn't really get back in the day. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, in most countries, people can read and write. And compared to, like, even 100 years ago, that wasn't a terribly common skill because it wasn't seen as terribly important. Like, there were plenty of other things that you could spend your time on. People assumed. So they did. I don't know that they were any wiser then or now. I think that's a false, that's not really a statement that has merit in either direction. Replenished time. Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, I don't think either direction of people were any wiser at all. Like, people really like to romanticize the past and believe that, people before had this, like, mystic knowledge because they had this connection to the land. And no. They just lived like everybody else. They struggled to survive, and they had a harder time of it because it was fucking harder to do then. Like, was it drastically harder 100 years ago? Not really. We just made it harder for ourselves because we're people, and that's kind of what we do inevitably. Some people make it harder for everybody else, and then we wind up doing that shit all over again, on repeat, forever. All right. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody was wiser at any point. I think people are just people. Would you sell one of your toes for $300K? I mean, it would really have to depend on which toe. Because, like, if it's one of the, like, primary balance toes, then definitely not. But, like, if it was one of the non-primary balance toes for $300K, like, I could reasonably pay off my house, have a bit left over, get everything fixed. Like, yeah, that's reasonably life-changing money. You know? Like, for some people, I'm sure that's not a lot of money, but for most individuals, myself included, that's a whole different threshold of cash. Yeah, assuming it wasn't like some like weird torture thing. Yeah, probably. Assuming it was just like poof and I no longer have one of my toes. Yeah. Like, one of my best friend's kid sister, when she was younger, wound up trying to mow the lawn in flip-flops. And she now has far fewer toes to show for it. And it's just like, obviously you can get by without toes. She's doing fine. You know, it's not really affected her beyond having an interesting story and a vague intention not to cut the lawn. What people say is money doesn't buy happiness, however it does buy freedom. I mean, people say money doesn't buy happiness, but like, try being sad on a fucking jet ski. Because, yeah, money doesn't buy happiness, but, like, money also can change lives to a significant degree. And realistically, most of the people who are like, well, money doesn't buy happiness, have enough money that it doesn't buy them happiness. Money can fix a lot of problems, remove a lot of worries, make life significantly easier for a significant amount of people. Like, that's enough money that you could reasonably, like, cover most people's, like, accrued debt and live comfortably for a while and still have a little bit saved by to help other people around you. Like, yeah. Yeah, the people that say money doesn't buy happiness, yeah, you're right. Cool, like, you understand the saying. It's true. Money does not buy happiness, but it sure does make it fucking easier to live most days. I don't know about you, but I really like living in a house. Shit. Alright. The hell was that? Ring of Flame? Yeah. Dude, I don't know. People are weird. like, money in general is just kind of a weird concept, but, like, there's a threshold of people who really are all about this idea that it's like, oh, yeah, well, you know, money can't buy you the things that you really need. And it's like, yeah, it's not about it buying the things that I need. It's about me having the time to actually figure out what the things I fucking needed were so that I could make that shitty statement. Like, yeah, that's the threshold of money where somebody can, like, decide to write a book and comfortably not work for a set amount of time. Like, but oh shit, no. Ah, fuck. Alright, well, now that I have got, let's yap again. Do you like spicy food? Why or why not? What is the spiciest thing you've ever eaten? I do like spicy food. Some spicy food does not like me because I have some allergies that don't agree with spicy food. But I do honestly enjoy spicy food. The hottest food I've eaten, I don't know. Like, we do actually really like spicy food, but I don't tend to go out of my way for it. Oh, you know what? I do actually know what the spiciest food I've ever eaten. Spiciest thing I've ever eaten was Satan's Blood hot sauce concentrate. Ooh, see, I had a buddy who back in, back when we were, I'd say probably middle school, his dad used to think it was really funny to give people Jackson Sanity sauce, the like hot sauce that's made out of I think it was like ghost peppers or something at the time, and it was like literally the hottest hot sauce that you could find anywhere at the time of the story. And he'd put it on a spoon, and he'd just put a whole fucking spoonful, and he'd be like, here, try it, it's good, I just made this sauce. That, oddly enough, not the hottest thing that I'd ever eaten. The hottest thing that I ever ate was actually some Szechuan food at like an actual Chinese place. When the wife and I were in Chicago, I had a bite off of her plate, and it was unbelievably hot. It was like, dear God, why did you do this to yourself? It is so hot. But alright, so what the fuck were we here for? Like, I know we were here to get the thing, right? We needed the cauldron. We got that. We just need to take it back. And then we were here for something else? I guess we can go do that. Also, it is never funny to just, like, have someone eat hot sauce. Like, that's not a joke. That's just being like, hey, ha 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 ha, fuck you. Without actually having the fucking balls to say it, and then being like, oh, was that hot? Ha 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 ha. It's just a dick move. Don't do that to people. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Ah. Ooh. What's in here? Ah. Rude. What are you? You're an archer. Where are you? Oh, shit. Somebody moved the rock. What do we get? What do you think of tour group packages? I like them. Like, you can get some really good group packages. Like, when we went to Alaska, the wife and I actually found a bunch of, like, group packages for stuff. And it was, like, way cheaper than doing, like, solo stuff for the way that we did it. Because we were traveling with, like, a bunch of the family. Oh, my God, that's a bunch of them. But it was cruise packages, absolutely, and hotels. If you're over, like, hotels, flights, everything. If you're over like a certain amount of people, and you're all traveling from the same area to the same area, you can normally get pretty good rates because they'd rather have that guaranteed like group of business than have to like guess at not having those seats actually filled. So typically they'll give you some pretty good pricing. But yeah, no, I love group packages. Like, that's really fun. Especially if you're going with a good group. Like, it's not always fun if you're not going with a good group, but, like, the deals that you can get on a good group package is really nice. Alright. Oh no, the door's locked. Loot. Is this the way I need to go? Maybe. Well, hello, Flame Shrine. Interesting. Yeah, but no, I really like group packages of stuff. To be fair, I honestly just like anything where I get a good deal. Like, I think that's just like human nature, wanting to get the best value for your buck. Oops. Oh shit. No. I guess we live here now. Alright. Ah, fuck. Oh, damn. At this point, we may just want to take up sapping, because goodness. Yeah, like our air fryer was 160, we got it for 65 bucks. See, that's a good deal. Like like, that's one of those deals where you're like, dude, look at this. I got this for this. That's like back when I was like way young. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, back when I was way young, my mom had me doing couponing, and our ice maker was $2.10. Got it for $85. Nice. But back when I was like little, like I was probably like 6, maybe 7, I think. She had me do some couponing stuff, and then I got to spend some money that I got for Christmas, and like this was probably one of the best sales that I had ever gotten. And we went like day after Christmas. I had all these coupons, and I wound up getting like, I think it was like 5 or 6 of the like big Mighty Max sets from when I was little. And the store owed me, I think it was like 5 cents. Oh yeah, no, we were like crazy couponers. It was a lot of fun. Not the like, I have a room devoted to all of the stuff that I've couponed, crazy couponer, but don't really do it now because it stopped being a thing really a while back. But like, yeah, back when I was younger, couponing was the jam because you could get like some crazy cool stuff that way for dirt cheap. Did you just straight up break my thing? Rude. Alright, I think that's where I came down. Nope, different place. Oh. Can we open this from this side? No. Push the button. Should we go to the store and get like $800 in stuff and get like $25 back? Yeah. Have a whole garage filled with like 90 tubs of peanut butter? Yup. Yeah, we'd see how far we could get it down or see how much they'd owe us, and that was like, that's the golden goose of couponing, dude. Like, seeing just how far down you could make that number go. Ooh, fancy. But minus 45 seconds in the shroud? That's weird. Oh, that's kind of cool. What's this do? Time in the shroud. God forbid you ran out of peanut butter jar and then she would complain. Oh, yeah. Dude, stuff like that really, once you get to a certain point, I feel like it definitely becomes a thing. Like, it's no longer just like a cool thing to do. That full set is a cool layered armor, is it? Like, I think I lose some time in the shroud, but it's like way better than what I'm wearing. Are these better? Kind of. My uncle made her go to therapy. Yeah, if it gets to the point where it's like causing strife with other people, it's probably a thing that you might want to talk to somebody about. Like, I can't imagine that that is a healthy mindset. Oh. Whoops. Oh, I need to find... Wasn't there a anvil in one of these somewhere? Like, I know I found one, I just don't remember where it was. We definitely need an anvil, though. Oh. I think we went down here already. Yeah. Both of them are well off, and she would make every trip, no matter where they went. If there were not coupons or deals, she would ask for a discount. Yeah. Yeah, and that's when things kind of go off the rails for stuff like that, for sure. Didn't we find... Do you guys remember where we found that, words are hard. Was it up there? No? I don't think we're in the right spot. Okay. Not to mention, going to the movie sucked because she would force everyone they went to the movies with to refresh their drinks and popcorn. She would take it home if they didn't want it. I mean, stuff like that at the movies can be fairly expensive. I can understand that, like, idea, at least. Alright. Somewhere in this freaking town, there was a repair thing. I feel like it was downstairs here? Yep, there it is. Like I called her crazy and tossed the empty bucket away. Sure shit, she called him there to get it back. Yeah, I don't know, man. People get weird with money. Like that's kind of what we touched on with the other stuff. Is that once money is involved, people are gonna get weird. And I feel like a lot of the time that definitely comes from a place of having been in a position where something like that was definitely a luxury, and you develop these like habits of like making the most of absolutely everything every single time forever, and then not really being able to shake it when you can afford not to. Alright, what did we need to do here? What is this? Gormander's Imperial Gardens. It says there's something here. Welcome back, everybody. What has taken the longest to get good or decent at? Fuck. I mean, realistically, as far as like time spent goes, either video editing or Japanese. Because both of those things I have been studying since I was like 11, somewhere in there is when I started on pretty much both of those. And I'm still like middling, like I would consider myself like passable at video editing now, kind of. Not like great, but like I could at least do something. And then my Japanese is shit because I'd learn it and then I'd forget it, and then I'd learn it and then I'd forget it, and then I'd learn it and then I'd forget it. Because I have this really bad habit of if I'm not actively speaking a language, I completely forget it. Like I used to be really good at American Sign Language and like Latvian and Russian, and at one point I knew like passable Spanish, and like my Japanese was fairly good, but then I completely forgot it again. Like if I don't use it, I definitely lose it, and it's not one of those things that I can like easily like getting back on a bike type of thing. Like if I'm using it, I'm good, but I never get to that point where it like kind of locks in like English did. I mean, I would say the thing that really took the longest to get good at was like video games, but I don't even know that I'm really that good at them. I just enjoy them. What were we trying to... Like, there's clearly a quest here. I just don't know what the hell it's for. Is it this? King Gormander. What is that? If that's the king, where's the queen? Is that why we're here? I don't understand. Is it a Flameborn quest? There it is. Gormander's treasure is rumored to be buried somewhere in the Imperial Gardens. Find it. I'm gonna guess it's probably near this big fucking hole. Found it. Alright, I think I have a pair of those sitting somewhere in my stuff. Go ahead and salvage that. Alright, Cavern of Curiosities, reach the capital. We probably should go drop more shit off and then come back. But I kind of want to see... I guarantee I'm going to get closer and then immediately get fucking attacked by a dragon, aren't I? Oh. Alright. Shroud thingy. Big fancy doors. Repair thing. And a respawn point. This can't be good. I'm definitely about to fight something. Yeah, I'm not going down there yet. What is the strangest or most interesting creature you have heard of? Strangest? I really like the pangolin. Like, I have a deep and abiding love for the pangolin species. Because they're fucking adorable. I love anything that's naturally armored. And something that is naturally armored and bladed is extra cute. And they're pretty adorable. What else? So why do you like the Man-O-War, Clown? What is it about the Man-O-War that spikes your interest? They're pretty deadly, aren't they? Because it's 3 separate organisms connected into one? Really? What do you mean? Where's the farmer, by the way? That's the bard. It's the villager. There's the farmer.
Happy to see you.
You found my kettle. All right. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm like, I know I just made a kettle. Where the hell did it go? Boop. Immediate intense pain and red whip like welts on the skin from being stung. Okay. What do you mean it's 3 separate organisms connected into one? Grilled game. Look at that. Wolf meat. Still haven't found the corn cobs. We'll do that. Resembles a jellyfish. The Portuguese man-of-war is in fact a siphonophore. Oh, really? Siphonophores are colonial organisms made up of smaller units called zooids. Zooids, I believe. Although they are morphologically quite different, all zooids in a single specimen are genetically identical. There are different types of zooids. Zooids fulfill specialized functions such as hunting, digestion, and reproduction. Together they allow the colony to operate as a single individual. Oh, so it's kind of like the isn't there another type of those, the siphonophores, that they just basically make like giant, it just looks like a trash bag almost, but it's like miles long, and it's just like a big water siphon worm thing, but it's just like a colony of siphonophores. Alright, let's put... We have a bunch of fucking raw game in our bags. And it all lives in here now. That's crazy. I didn't realize that it was multiple individuals. That's kind of neat. I need Shroud Nexus. Ugh. Okay. We need arrows. If we're gonna fight a dragon, we should probably get some fucking arrows. We got some flint arrows, some wooden arrows. Maybe I don't have any spares. Interesting. Alright, can I make fancy arrows? No. Is it in workshops? Does he make the arrows? No. Polima are terrifying siphonophores. Ooh. Terrifying, you say?
Hey there.
I thought I could make arrows. Do I just have to like make those in my pocket? No, it doesn't look like I can make those there. Are those just like picked up? Interesting. Okay, well. Oh my goodness.
Let me craft you something.
Yeah, get masonry tools. Why would a carpenter need masonry tools? Ooh. Lets me make fancy stuff? Okay. Sure.
My pleasure.
I found something strange. It's in my house.
Make something.
Okay.
Better to be the hammer.
I wonder, should we actually just like make a village for these guys? I don't know. Wait, can we make random roofs on this? Oh, we can. We can make other roofs. I didn't realize. Oh. We can make the clay tile. Interesting.
Hey.
Alright, I guess let's go fight a dragon? I assume that's what we're doing in that obviously boss arena that's not a boss arena. I mean, I could give you like a weird animal fact. wombats kill predators by crushing their heads with their butts. I will not elaborate any further. It's true, though. But yeah, apparently wombats have a very durable hind end. Fair. You know what's funny is there are thousands of these in here. I never know which one we'll get. At some point I should add more. What is the most overrated movie? Ooh. Twilight? Probably Twilight. Twilight sucked. So did the books, though. So that really wasn't anything surprising. Let's see. So apparently I looked up weird animal facts, and one of them was blue whales are surprisingly heavy. I think they're, like, absurdly dense. And, like, I guess a lot of people don't think they'd be that dense because they swim. But I don't understand people. People don't think, really. I think in most instances. Boathouse. Rude. How fucking dare you, sir? Right. What? Yeah, I think blue whales just have like an absurdly high like muscle to fat ratio and wind up being like way heavier than people expect for some reason. But then again, like, you gotta think, those things are like bigger than buses. Aren't they like 2 or so buses long in like dimensions roughly? People are weird. Ooh, new stuff. What are some other weird animal facts that I know? I feel like everybody knows that the wombats poop squares. Turtles breathe out of their butt, obviously. That's a classic. When they're underwater. What else? This isn't gonna end well. Hi! Kinda figured. Oh shit, son. Fucking kaiju looking ass. Oh no. No, 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 no. Nope. Okay, well, that's good at least. Citizen Kane. Maybe. Shawshank Redemption. It's a really good movie. I don't think any part of it is great or exceptional. It consistently ranks as one of the best films of all time. The acting was good. The story was interesting. But yeah, it doesn't really stand out. Like, for the time, it was great. Fucking The Sixth Sense, I guess, is probably pretty well overrated. Like, it was an interesting premise, and at the time, it was like, oh, wow, that was really crazy. But I feel like that one gets a bad vote just because of what it did to the rest of his movies forever. All right, we need to look at our thing. Okay, we can't unlock that. Unlock, I guess. That's not a... That's a fever dream. That's like the 5th Indiana Jones movie. They said it was going to happen, but it didn't. And anyone else who says otherwise is lying. Okay, I need to just fucking equip this. Oh, damn. I went down quick. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what other movies were just, like, massively overhyped. Oh, god damn. Pulp Fiction? I mean, that really wasn't hyped up too much. That was more of a cult thing. Like, I don't know that I'd count that. Also, have you seen Escanaba the Moonlight? I have! I watched it years ago. I barely remember most of it. I just remember a lot of craziness. That was, yeah, it was overhyped when I watched that as well. But I think a lot of those are like, they're very time period specific. Like, I know at least for me, a lot of them were hyped up when they came out or around that time. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more shot, but I honestly don't think there's any way we're fucking managing this. We can manage this. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of them that were just like, oh yeah, this one's great. Nah. I feel like I felt that way when I watched When Harry Met Sally, because I don't remember that being all that good. But everybody's like, you gotta watch it, it's so good. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we're killing that thing. Alright, let's see if we have anything fun to find. Ooh. Trade outpost. So those are more tools. Those are more tools as well. Gate to the Pillars of Creation. We've been there. I think we actually have a thing nearby. Fossils. Okay. So we where was that? Right here. We did. Oh, it's up there. And our thing is here. So that's probably the closest one. Oh no. Alright. What's about to get much better? That's tough. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I can't think of anything that would be getting better soon. All right. Okay. Masonry tools. Blacksmithing tools. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly can't really think of anything that I feel is going to get too much better soon. Like, I hope a lot of things get better. I don't know what they'd be. Like, I'd love to say that video games are going to get better soon, but I don't know that that's going to be the case with all the crap going on and all the litigations and the prices rising. Well, that's weird. I wonder why it didn't trigger. Maybe you triggered the timeout on that, or the time on that one, because I just did one. You might have to do it with the channel point thing. Did we already do this elixir well? I do not remember doing this one. Did we do this one? Well, it shows that it's done. Yes, we must have. Alright. Let me see if it works for me when I do it. There we go. If you could have any animal for a pet, what would it be? Assuming that that means that it would also like be a good pet to keep, probably some form of bear. Oh no, maybe a crow or a raven. I've always wanted a raven, but the laws concerning like keeping ravens are very specific, and you basically like have to save them, and then after. And have certain licenses and all of this stuff. I'd really like to have a raven as a pet. That'd be really cool. I just think they're neat. Alright. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Polar bear? Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I feel like it'd be really snuggly. I feel like the other assumption is that I wouldn't be allergic to it, given that I'm allergic to so many things. Seems like a good caveat to have. What other good ones would there be? Yeah, I don't know. My brain just keeps going back to ravens. Because a lot of people don't realize that they can talk. Like, you can train them to talk fairly well. So you could definitely use them for evil to mess with people. Boop. Fucking got him. Yeah, a polar bear would be really fun too. Ooh, hidden flame shrine. Don't mind if I do. Whoa, very sneaky. All right. going the right way? Really? It looks like it's back here somewhere. I guess not. Shit. Ooh, that's not great. Oh, man. What am I even out here for? I do not remember. Oh, we need to find the masonry tools. Reach the pillars of creation. Okay, so we just gotta get to it? And I was definitely messing around then. They better not want me to go in there. From a research site at the Pillars of Creation. Pretty sure the second I touch this, yeah, that happens. No fuck. That's just lava. That's also just lava. How the fuck? Oh, shit. Nope. Dude. Okay. We need to get up here. Well, that was an abject failure. Son of a bitch. Alright. So it's somewhere near here, is what it said. You know, what the fuck? Manatee? Oh, that'd be cute. You'd have to have a real big tank for it, though. So it had plenty of room to, like, run around and trum. How adventurous are you when it comes to food? I'll try anything like twice, probably. Most of the time. Unless I know I'm allergic to something in it. I like food. I like weird food. Weird food tends to be the good food, so. Fairly adventurous, I would say. Was it over here? No. Boop. So rude. Alright, yeah, that dude is hard stuck in that cliff's edge. Oh, shit. Ooh. Alright, hold up. Reach the Pillars of Creation. Location, gate to the Pillars of Creation. Did we miss something? This is definitely the gate to the Pillars of Creation. Do I just need to run in and get murdered? The masonry tools can be gathered from a research site at the Pillars of Creation. I'm guessing they're like inside? Excuse me. What was the last thing you were really excited about? Probably yesterday when I bought Earth Defense Force 5. I'm very excited to play it. I love Earth Defense Force games. There's just something so satisfying about being a foot soldier fighting giant creatures. Light no fire. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. I don't think we're getting those tools if we have to go through there. There's got to be a different way, or there's a different Pillars of Creation. Probably should have checked that. Nope. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Light No Fire is probably going to be really good. Ooh, the Hobbit game that comes out, what, in like another week? 2 weeks? Bro, Tales of the Shire, I'm so excited. I hope it's not like ridiculously fucking expensive for no reason, but... What the shit just happened? Oh, that wasn't what I was trying to do. Sleepy Yeti? Very sleepy Yeti. Yeah, the Yeti has not slept. Oh my god.
Hello.
Tales of the Shire adds alright. New Destiny 2 expansion in next week. Yeah, but see, here's the thing, dude. To get to the point of playing Destiny 2, I would need to spend, what is it, like $90-something to get into it. And then I'd have to figure out all of the meta and how to play it and how to do dungeons and all of the other stuff. And while that seems like it would be fun and like it could be a really good time, that's a lot. Like, that's like taking on another WoW. And it seems like it would be a fun time. but I don't know that I would enjoy it in the long enough term to put the kind of investment in to get to the point where I could play it. You know what I mean? But I feel ya. Lucky for you, there is no meta anymore. They're hard resetting everything. Oh, I mean, there's always a meta. It's just how long it takes for people to find stuff. Fireball 2. I haven't seen anything on Tales of the Shire, though. Nobody knows what the fuck is going to be good. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But, like, again, I don't... Like, I owned the base game twice over, but I don't own anything else. So, like, all of... I think it's $90-something every time they drop a thing, and it winds up being, like... It's expensive, is the moral of the story. It's expensive. Alright. Can we... Time in the Shroud. Yeah, the community has been telling Bungie to make the base game past expansions free, only pay for the newest one. That's exactly what they should do, but they never will, because money. The player base hasn't had any new players in years. Yeah, because it's so freaking, like, it's ridiculous to get into. Like, I had a buddy who was trying to get me into it for at least 6 months, but, like, it's just... To get the game is to get the base game and then get like 12 expansions to be current, or you just consistently run into a paywall. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly right. It is a fucking car payment, for sure. Oh, so they're both kind of over here somewhere. Which tells me that I'm missing something over there. Yeah, I don't know though. Tales of the Shire looks like it's going to be great. Granted, I haven't seen the actual gameplay, but they had me at Shire. Let's be real. Ooh, there's a little house up there. Hi, little house. Not to mention, only 10% of Destiny player base has ever done a raid. So about like WoW then. Well, I mean not anymore. Like old WoW. Because pre like Raid Finder and all that, raiding was pretty uncommon. What is this? Oh, little flint mine? That's kind of neat. Alright. Actually mark anything? No. Create marker. Did that count since Destiny launched? Yeah. Fair. Like, trust me, I get it. There's more of our favorites. Hi, little fluffy buddy. Bye, little fluffy buddy. There we go. What? Oh, cool. Efficient. I mean, I probably shouldn't think too hard about what those are made of. Digging his own grave. Oh no. Oh, there were stairs over here? That would have been useful to know. Dude, what a view. Could you imagine? Go down in your basement, overlook some fucking people's houses. That is suspicious. Well, I think we solved the mystery at least. Alright. So we're trying to get up here somehow. That way, I guess. Onward. There's gotta be another tower, right? Probably up there somewhere. That's a neat bed. There we go. Oh, there's a shroud lair? Alright. Let's do another one. Whoops. Do you prefer to watch movies in theaters or in the comfort of your own home? Really depends on the movie. I love watching movies in the theater, though. Like, that's a whole different experience, and I really enjoy it. Oh, you prefer your home? See, I like watching movies at home, too. Like I said, it really depends on the movie. But, like, being at the theater, that hits different sometimes. Alright. There we go. If it's going to be a long movie home. Oh, yeah, so you can pause it when you want to. I don't know. I kind of go into movie watching mode, so I don't really need to do anything besides enjoy the movie. That's a long way down. Pillars of Creation. Yay. There we go. Alright, we need to let our stamina build up and we can see if we can get up there. Nope. I don't think we can get up that way either. Interesting. All right. What's that? There's a bunch of holes here. What is all this? Interesting. Will going in this way kill me, I wonder? Damn. Oh shit. Alright. I'm starting to get a migraine behind my right eye. So I think I should probably call it for tonight. Oh, I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me. We will be back on tomorrow night. Barring anything weird, but I don't think anything is going to be happening. I think we're going to try and raid out to somebody, probably somebody that we know, unless anybody has any suggestions, or maybe we'll find somebody new. Not sure. We can take a look. But yeah, as always, I appreciate everybody who stopped in, hung out, and chatted with me. And we'll see everybody next time. But let's find somebody to drop in on. 20th stream ever, and they're playing Enshrouded. Let's see how they are. Doesn't look like they have... Okay. Looks like they just started. So why don't we drop in, say hi. We're going to drop in and say hi to the new person. And we will go from there. But yeah, as always, I appreciate everybody. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care of each other. Bye, everybody.